Good morning, my friends. How are you? So, welcome to Touch Tuesday on our Rituals to Rise, which is now going to convert to Rise for Time and Money Freedom. So, just a little note on that because you may have noticed the name change on the Facebook group is the rituals are something that is the no-brainer activity. And I think it's really important. Like, we wanted the rituals so that we could rise. But why do we want rise? We want rise because ultimately, when we're deciding what we want for our future, we want to find that time and money freedom, right? We want enough money so that we have time freedom. And so that is ultimately why I transitioned the name because I want to next level it. So, yes, our rituals, our day to day activities, the activities you don't want to do a lot of times, how we can create such a no brainer activity that you do them. And what happens is things start coming together magically, and your profession starts to rise, you start to rise, you start feeling better, and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm sitting here. I wanted to sit. Oh, here we go. I wanted. All right, I'm gonna let it go for now. I wanted to sit out here in the big room, basically, like so the entryway into my office, because I I needed space. I needed to breathe. And the other offices, in both parts are kind of closed in, and I didn't want to be in the big room. So, anyways, here I am, and I'm just sitting and I wanted to sit on a couch because I will be sitting a lot today and yesterday. Anyway, what do I want to talk with you about today? So, I I talked last week, I think, about giving and how Rosie O'Donnell had said, like, give till it hurts. And on the other side of that is what's called micro donating. Okay. So rather than macro, give till it hurts, the other side is micro. So little tiny things that you're doing just to throw out into the universe, and help people. And the Show, which is a show that is a podcast called The Shalene Show. She is formerly she did the yoga, so the Pilates yoga, and a couple other fitness programs. She was a Beachbody instructor, and she's kind of converted to being like a business entrepreneur and in business development for people and inspiring people to grow businesses and use social media and all that kind of good stuff. So, anyways, I listen to her show frequently, uh, and I started listening to it honestly because she has this day on Fridays that she calls. I don't know. She calls them like, gosh, what does she call them? Like she's driving in her car, like, So, anyways, it's like just an off the cuff kind of thing, kind of like I'm doing now. And in it, she talked about, and so she used to talk about her father-in-law with Alzheimer's. And so I started listening because I got hooked to the Bob stories. And so what she talked about last week is this um, this idea that she has done with her family for a very long time. And what it is they take, and they've done it for since the kids were small. And I think from the sounds of it, like she's had her ups financially and her downs financially, and they've gone from having lots of money to having, being in debt to back to having money and all that kind of thing. But what they did as a family, and she's got a son and a daughter and a husband, is they would take 10 envelopes and they would put in there something. So it would be a card with either a gift card or money or something. And they would find 10 strangers to as a family. And now I think they do 10 each or whatever, but they would find 10 people that, as she says, like that rested on their heart, like that they would give it to them that day. Right. And what they would say is, I wanted to give this to you. Maybe for you, maybe for somebody that it might be something that could be helpful, and just passing them along and giving them to anonymous strangers. And so she talks about how, they've done this for years and what it's done for their kids and what it's done for them. And, she said, in different times it's been, a $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift card, but it doesn't matter. The idea is giving and micro giving. And it's been just percolating in my brain. One of the things that we've done over the years is, again, that anonymous giving, where no one knows that you're giving, and you're trying to make it so that it really truly is like a gift from God or from above, right? Anyway, I just thought that was a kind of a cool idea. So 10 envelopes, you put a little card in there and just saying either for you or for someone else. And that way you would kind of, um, you would bypass that thought of that person thinking that you thought that they needed charity. So for those proud people out there, it would be for either you or for somebody that you know that this might help. So that's kind of the transition on that. And you can listen to the Chalene show. I think it was last week sometime, so you can listen to it and hear how her scripts are a whole lot more polished than mine are. But I thought it was a cool idea, and I'm going to try it this year. And I feel like we're so lucky and we're so blessed. And so I want to be a person that gives back and I love the idea about anonymity, and I love the idea about just doing, small things often. Anyway, I hope that you have an amazing day. Hi, Heather. How are you? I had my hair up, and now when I take it down, I thought it looked better. Anyway, I will talk with you tomorrow. Make it an amazing day and consider micro donations. Thank you.